A finals dress rehearsal for the Tigers. Nankervis, after his 500th hit out, didn't come his way. Wallace couldn't take it cleanly. McRae's been really busy. He's had a fantastic season for the Dogs. It gets chopped off.
See the Tiger fans yelling at the Troy Pennell, "You should retire," and he's yelling back, "Well, I have." And Trengove kicks up towards the full forward position, off hands at the back of the packet. Shaki kicks the goal. There you go. That's what the Doggies needed to start proceedings at the MCG against the champions.
Recruits for the Dogs. That's his 17th goal for the year, so just starting to find his way at AFL football. They need him to stand up and be a big target up forward. Their forward line is one of the worries, Ed, that you spoke about. The
good space, and that extra handball just meant that they ended up out of position.
Clearing kick, Ed Richards from behind gets the thump. Down it comes. McRae with a handball, good stuff. Now here's a chance. Green, can he make amends? He can. That's what he needed to do. His last kick was to the Hilton. This time it's to the goal square and he puts it through.
Gee, I like the leg speed there, Nick. He gave yourself an extra little time to straighten up, and that was a really good move. You see that little step to the right, just gives himself a little bit of space.
For the Bulldogs, Martin again fends one, gets caught at the end by McRae. Ripping tackle.
It's about the only way you can get him from behind, Dusty.
Towards full forward. Gowers was there again. He's got to beat a couple. Tough ass. Grimes has been sensational in defence all year for the Tigers. They go back towards the half-back line. Bulldogs have got the numbers. Lynch keeps it in play. 52 metres from home. Sends the drop punt on its way and gets it. Good goal by Bradley Lynch.
To start that passage of play with a tackle on Dusty Martin. They are 12-3 in tackles, the Western Bulldogs, so they are fair dinkum. But Ellis come out of full back. He just had to kick as long as he could, but he kicked.
Plays on. Good stuff. Onto the left boot. Thumps it long. Needs a high mark. Up they go.
Oh, he's got it.
Trengove puts the big mid up and takes the big mark.
I reckon that's mark of his career, Jay.
He's found his way back to the western suburbs of Melbourne. He's kicked 33-30 in his 169th game. He comes in and he splits the middle and scores a level again at the MCG. We've got a belter on here.
Hunter gets another opportunity. Underground hand pass is okay. They look in towards the pocket. And that's a courageous effort by McRae.
Well, that was just good footy, wasn't it? You want your defender to catch the 50. Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I thought it was in the contest.
Yeah.
12th disposal coming up for McRae. He's averaging 32 a game. He's had a wonderful year. And he gets his first goal. And we continue this goal-scoring shootout here at the MCG.
Midpoint of the year before a hamstring. He's had some sort of season as we see this blow.
It's in the contest, surely, isn't it?
Yep.
Now McLean. 65 from home, centering ball. Big pack of players, and it's smashed down. Caleb Daniel is the one waiting there. Gives it to Lynch, who tumbles a punt for another one. He's got two. Doggies have got 6 straight.
Brew, this has been one of the moves that Luke Beveridge has made over the last month. He's put Caleb Daniel to half-back. He moved Lynch from half-back to half-forward, getting some return today. He hadn't kicked the goal prior to coming in, but
it can be very hard to handle at times.
Throw in the left forward pocket. Bontempelli lurking down in front. So too is McRae. Fergus Green gives it to Dunkley. And he makes no mistake. Who said he couldn't kick?
And goes to do a handball. And it's the Western Bulldogs player right on the chest. And
Doggies. Daniel's been a wonderful link man from defence in the last couple of weeks, and he's got it through, and away they go. Bontempelli kicks it out towards Gowers. He didn't have enough on it. Yes, he did. As our old mate Dennis Committee would say, Sandy.
Centimetre perfect.
And into the open goal, and Dunkley gets his second. And suddenly the Doggies are out to a 17-point lead.
Back inside to Daniel. Richmond are so good at getting in line with the footy, so to actually change the angle of the play with your kick, it means all of those Richmond defenders that have got in line with the ball, that's their great strength, they're out of the play, and you're able to get it out the back of them.
Well, Lipinski comes through, loses the footy, however, the Tigers again with the option through Hooley, bending it round the body, back in towards full forward, McRae, Rewalt, McRae and Rewalt. And it is going to be McRae backing, and he takes the mark.
done some nice things the last couple of weeks, Crozier. That was really hard running, and then a great use of half-back.
Dunkley, Richards, too far out to score, but he loves to run as well. Low and flat, and through! Ed Richards, quiet in the first half, but he gets his first goal, and the Dogs have the quick answer.
Hold on to.
If in doubt, though, Real, I reckon you're always putting your arms up and trying to mark it.
Why not? Let's have a look at this one. Did he hit it flush? Not real. Oh, pretty good.
Gee.
You'd mark it.
2 points down and starting to lift. Here they go again. Through the middle of the ground. Trengo. Across they go. Got the mark. Beautiful mark. Gow's got it. And they can hit the front.
Put this one through.
So Billy Gow's comes in to put the Dogs in front to their cheer squad end, and he does just that. Well played. And the Dogs have lifted in the last 5 minutes of this game as well. Jimmy Stein's got past him. So can the Doggies respond here? Here's Smith from 48, goes with a short kick into Gowers. He's got it. And Gowers needs to kick this to stay in touch, the Doggies. 4 o'clock is ticking down this quickly. He's probably got a bit of time to be able to run around if he wants to, but he looks like he's going to kick the drop punt. So he comes in from 30 metres out. Reasonably tight angle, but he needs to kick it, and he does, to keep this game alive. That's his second for the quarter and the match. Well done, Billy Gowers. The kick comes out here again to Roughhead. So Jordan Roughhead, 60 metres out from goal, decides to thump it long up towards the full forward position. High flyers required, and they get one. So that's a good mark there, yeah. And they didn't like the attention that was given out there by Broad. So Bailey Williams will go back. So he will be 30. Has kicked 6 goals, 12 coming into this game today. Make that 6-13 at this moment in time. So he needs to kick his 7th goal. And does. Right under Bailey Williams. He gets his goal, and it's only 8 points the difference here at the MCG.
Can be going back towards goal and then come back at the kicker.
And that's what experience brings, isn't it?
So keep an eye on that. That was a hard collision there. 2 Doggies are down behind play. They've slammed into each other. In the meantime, out to full forward position. Up they go. Oh, nice mark. Good mark taken. Just watching behind play. Lipinski is still down behind play.
He hasn't moved, Ed.
Yeah, and he is a good young player too.
That's had a real genuine crack.
Yeah, I think he'd be wrapped with their performance, because the Dogs have been great. The Dogs have been really bold with the use of their ball. They've
just lobs it up, if you like, up towards the half-forward flank position. Beautiful mark coming in off the side of the pack there. Gowers comes in. Kicked 2 goals in the 3rd term. And he sets this one on its way, and it hits the post. Hits the post. And friends at home, right under Patrick Lipinski, looking okay down there with Dr. Zimmerman as the ball goes inside the forward 50. Oh, there he is again, Norton. For a bloke who's...
It's all right. Fergus Green is another one of the youngsters that's very promising. Joe Hannison attempts to go short. Dangerous. Williams got it out. Back to Joe Hannison. He gives it to Wallace, who's normally deadly in front of goal, and he's got it. Wallace gets his first. It's his 20th of the season. 20 goals, 3.
So we're back in the centre, and here we go. 12 points of difference. 21 minutes gone in this final term. As you can see, 6 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock. Kicks it into the back of his teammate's head. It comes out to Hunter. Hunter on the left boot. Good looking kick up towards full forward. It's a beautiful kick. Absolute ripping kick, that one. Mark needs a big goal here. Good approach, and he comes in and he splits the middle, does he? Or is it fading and hits the post? That's 2.
They can't panic on the time here, the Bulldogs. They've got to still be methodical.
Yeah, there's under 5 minutes now remaining. That's a fine defensive grab taken by Grimes.
No free kick. In the back.
Fans won't like that.
Well, 5 points.
Yeah, a bit of an edge out there.
Was it in the back or in the side?
I think he's called it for blocking as much as anything.
Was it?
Yeah.
35 metres out. An angle not too severe, and no problems for Billy. Gowers has 3. The Dogs stay in the hunt.
Though from 4 attempts, in he comes. The kick is on its way, and he has pushed it across the front, and it's thumped through. Didn't make the distance. So rush behind. Tigers in relief. Now the race is on. Who's going to... Oh, look at this! Bang! Oh, what courage! Hunter passes off. Seconds on the clock. He has to kick this. This is the last play to win the game for the Dogs. He plays on from the boundary line. He bends it, and he hits the post. They've hit the post 3 times in the final quarter. 3 times in the final quarter.
Their final stress rehearsal is over. They've hung on, but they've had to fight tooth and nail for a 3-point victory.
And the Dogs go down to the other end as well, and to their cheer squad. And well done to the Doggies fans who've turned up today. This is a game that they can build on for next year, the Western Bulldogs. Nick, there's a lot to like. They've had a lot of injuries. It's great stuff. But let's go back to David King now.